All right, all right, all right. Who's ready to grouch? I am. Give me my tokens. I won. Give me my money. And my contraband coupons. Please and thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Missions reset 23 hours. Okay. Let's get it. Yo, what up, Diff? What's up, Jet? What's up, Leb? What up, Snipey? Welcome back. What up, player? He is. What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday in the Dome. Welcome back to the stream. Hope everyone had a good day today. I get the feeling it'll never stop. What's up, Hooby Dooby? What's crafting, baby? How you doing, man? It'll never stop. Ooh. Got a game? Oh, day was good, Jet. Pretty long day at work, but we're almost done, man. Tomorrow's my last day at work for the vacation, so looking forward to plowing through it. Got a few little projects to kind of button up to make sure we're all good to go. How about you, man? How was your day? Good day at work? Did you notice I put the cowl on you in the clip? Yeah, the Batman mask? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's literally where I spit my coffee at last night when I was watching it. That's all? Where are you heading to? Yeah, so I'm going to hold on, my sound's like a little odd. Hold on. Test. Test. Audio seems a little weird tonight. We're going to Colorado, and we're going to be going to my wife's good friend's wedding. So they're doing like a little destination wedding. So it should be a fun little trip. Our first weekend away from the girls. So a little bittersweet. But we're looking forward to spending some quality time with each other. Flight leaves at like 1 o'clock on Thursday. So tomorrow's the last day to like do all the stuff I got to do to get ready, you know. I gotta cut grass, go to AT&T, maybe get a haircut, edit and upload some YouTube videos, send a PUBG invoice, and I'm sure there's other things. Gotta pack. Oh shit. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I shouldn't. I'd do a hot job if I'm not paying attention. Got a pack. I got my suit carry case. Might need to do some laundry last minute. Gotta check that. What else? What else? That might be it. I'm sure the wife's gonna have some other activities for me, but what's up, Ken? Oh, very nice. Enjoy the weekend. Oh, I returned the keyboard already. I had to return that last month. It was literally the last day to return it too. I think it was like January 15th was like the last day. And I just happened to like find the receipt that day. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go return this thing. That bad boy had been returned. I do kind of want to try to get a new 4K monitor this year though. One of those new Asus OLEDs 4K 240s. Kind of want to try it. CDOME the procrastinator? I wouldn't say I procrastinate. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of procrastinate. I mean, look, I could either be doing all those things right now, or I could be editing, which I just edited a video, and I could be live streaming. So, I mean, look, dude, you take your pick, all right? Don't answer that question. Cutting grass in February is crazy. Well, it's crazy to me too. I haven't cut the grass in literally probably, like, I'm not trolling, 2 months. The grass has not been cut. So it needs to be cut. And I'm going to be gone for the weekend. The in-laws are going to be staying at the house. So I'd like to leave the house looking, you know, presentable. I'm sure they're going to be playing outside and stuff. 144 was not OLED yet. Pff, get out of here, bro. I've been rocking this 4K 160, not OLED, for a long time. I want to try the new hotness. Hello. That's so annoying. What's the point of the red line if it doesn't go where it's supposed to go? Right? Hello. Hello. That's crazy. What's the point of a shotgun? I mean, what the hell? I want to see his buddy's health, the one I shot twice with a shotgun. Okay. Okay. So I shoot the one guy twice. He's still alive. Then I shoot his buddy once, and he just happens to have 1 HP left. Classic. Absolutely classic, dude. What's up, Coral? How you doing, buddy? Why do today what you can put off till tomorrow? Yeah. Exactly. The famous words. Classic. What's up, Corn Dog? Talk me into FPP. Always been a TPP player. It's not my job to talk you into something. Go try it out and see if you enjoy it. The model of the new is XG27. You talking about the Asus? Oh, dude, play what you want to play. If you're coming here to think I'm gonna talk you into playing what I play, that's not what I'm looking to do. Asus 4K 240 Hz OLED. Let's see. Last year's model was the PG, right? I think that was the PG series, was last year's. Uh, 27 resolution 4K. Panel type OLED. So XG27. Is that the new one? Is that what you said? XG27. Yeah, PG is the old one, which is PG27. So 1,099 is the last year's model. The new one doesn't even have a price yet. I have to imagine it's, you know, probably 1,300 or so. Does anyone even have it for sale yet? No, I haven't seen any for sales for it yet. Was just announced yesterday. No, the Asus. No, it was announced at CES. That was like a month ago, month and a half ago. What's up, Juan? How you doing? That's really not good. That's crazy.
CDOME, no
What's up, baby?
Are you streaming?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Finish me.
How you doing? No, no way.
Don't finish me. No, finish.
I tell your buddy to come up here. Fight me like a man.
He is.
Does he want a fist fight or just shoot?
I don't know. Let me ask him. You want to fist him? He's the. I think he is. Wait.
You think he is? Don't bait me now.
No, he is, but he's got a high big.
Oh, okay. Well, what's he want to do?
Yeah. He agreed. He's coming. He got no weapon.
All right, come on up. Come on up.
Go.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, go for it. No.
Oh, yeah. GG, boys.
GG's, bro.
Hello?
How do you feel about the Jews?
What's up, dude?
What up? My homie is a debater. I fucking hate him. Please kill him.
No.
He baited me to my death. He told me you guys were on the roof and then he ran inside the window. Kill him.
Night.
Shut up, you fucking nigger.
Yeah. That's all you got, dude. That's the best you got.
I can
Get
tell
wrecked.
you're like 54 years old.
Get wrecked.
you fucking
54
stupid,
years
shut up, nigger.
old. How does it feel to get shit on by a senior citizen, dude?
Ew.
How does it feel,
It's
dude?
not senior citizen yet,
I got the
retard.
reaction speed of an elephant. I still dunked on your ass.
Senior citizen 60 and up, you fucking retard.
Wow, dude. You're so cool.
Wow. Oh my god. I hope your kids die.
Wow, what a cool guy you are. That's all you got? You're out of here? Yeah, that's what I thought, little pussy. Get shit on, bruh. By a senior citizen. It's a nice little juxtaposition of the community, huh, chat? First two guys you run into. Oh, hey, man, you want a fist fight for fun? Yeah, let's do it, dude. All right, good luck, have fun. The next guy's immediately just hurls any slur he can think of. Holy shit. Sad, man. Sad. Meanwhile, he's gonna be on Reddit. I don't know why I can't find a girlfriend. I'm 54 years old. This is crazy. All these women are hoes. Nobody wants to date me. This is crazy. I'm such a catch. Sucks being lonely. Absolutely sucks being lonely. What's up, Mike? What's up, AMR? How you doing? Red Pill, what up, bud? What's up, Mikey? Absolute scum of the earth, huh? What's up, Bryce? How you doing? Ellie, James, what up, guys? Yeah, I wonder if that guy was actually playing with the other guy, if he was like a random... Oh. If he was a random teammate. Holy mackerel. Oh, nice. Wish I could throw a grenade that far. GG. Hey, go. See those birds that just flew up right there? There's another duo right there then. I didn't realize that guy could get on this roof right here. That's pretty slick, huh? You think he had like a zip line or something like that? Sniper dude is pretty shifty. Like, I didn't even think to look up there the first 2 shots he shot at me. I was like, what the hell? I thought he was like in this window or something. How is that car driving this way anyway? They got to go that way for circle. Must have a gas can or something, you know? Yeah, I don't know, man. That stuff last night was weird. That's one of the videos I was editing tonight before I went live. I'll be posting that, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or the day before, day after. But I need to make like an official PUBG report about it too. That's just, it's crazy. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Those birds flew away, which usually means someone's over there. This vehicle crashed here, so I don't know. I feel like there's someone gonna be over here, but maybe not. Maybe not. It's funny to me. You could feel how absolutely raging he was. Must really hurt to know you suck at being decent human equally as much as you. Yeah, and imagine like your dig at somebody is like, oh, you sound like you're 50. Like, bro, you just got shit on. You and your partner just got 2v1'd by a 50-year-old. Probably not something to be bragging about, you know? It's not the insult you think it is. All right, I think I'm good to go. See if one of these guys had a level 3 backy pack, maybe. Sure did. That's pretty lucky. We'll take it. What's up, Mac? Good evening. I ran into the Disf clan, I think in teaming and casuals, and killed 2 at the car. I said, get better, boys. You already exposed on YouTube. PUBG does nothing. The DISF clan? Okay, that's an actual clan tag. So wait, you're playing solo casuals and they're teaming, or you were in like the solo squads? What's up, Butch? See you, Mikey. I mean, if you guys have been around here long enough, you know sometimes I'll go in on the guys in all chat. Honestly, I'm too exhausted today to care. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't, you know. All right, well, you got shit on, dude. See you, I guess. No way we died at this red zone, no? Solo casual mode. Wow, okay. Gotta love it. See, the birds flew away when I got close. So I figured, oh, there's a team over there. Oh. Once I ran out of ammo, oh, maybe I should have saved some bullets. What's up, Stan? How'd y'all games last night? I tried to join y'all, but by the time I joined in, it was just vacancy, and I don't know whoever else he's playing with, just doing duos. Bagged out, very nice. Okay. Oh my cleat. Oh, I forgot to report that guy from last game. Could have been the car of the guys you wiped. That's well, the car crashed the front door of the building. That's why that didn't make sense, because the birds flew from like the outer edge of the compound. So that's just all they do, is just casual mode. Yikes. The guy I reported on Discord got permabanned. Nice. Tell him to get fucked. 7 golds out of 40 crates is insane odds. 4 minis and 3 battles. 3 battles. Oh, that means no. That's not good. You didn't get any of the progressives in. That's unlucky. Did you watch the Super Bowl? Any comments? One of the worst Super Bowls I've watched in the past 10 years, unfortunately. It reminded me of the Tampa Bay and Kansas City Super Bowl like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It's just a snooze fest, man. Like when I watch the Super Bowl, I expect like, you know, a really close game. Usually a higher scoring game too, but you know, if the defenses are phenomenal, then that's understandable. If the weather's crazy, it's understandable. But that game was just boring all around. What's up, Bugsy? How you doing? No, right now I'm multi-streaming to a few different platforms just in 1080, and then I'm recording everything in 4K. So if you ever watch like a YouTube video of mine, I can upload. It's in 4K, but just streaming 1080 right now. No, they can do 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. You know, they have different levels of the... I wouldn't even call that a ban. It's just a suspension, you know? That's like a, hey, we got your report. Something doesn't seem quite right. We're going to go ahead and give them a temporary ban while we look into it further. And then sometimes what you'll find in those situations is like the next time you log in, it'll be like, oh yeah, we've issued another ban, like for another day or 2 days. And then it'll be like, okay, we did a permanent ban. We figured out this is not legit or whatever. Did you like the halftime show? No, I didn't fucking understand anything a dude was saying. It was a whole group of us at our friend's house doing a crawfish boil. And our friend who was hosting the party, she's the Hispanic one of the group. And so she was like so hyped about this dude. Like the whole time she's like, guys, this is going to be freaking amazing. We're like, all right, like, like nobody knows who he is. Like over here, you know, she's like, none of y'all know who he is. I'm like, no, nobody fucking knows this guy. Like he's not a wide known artist if you don't know Spanish, you know, like he literally didn't know a word he was singing. Like, okay. I thought Bad Bunny was like no joke. I thought that for the longest time. Like I don't know how long ago it was until we actually looked it up. But when people were talking about Bad Bunny, I thought it was a porn star. Like straight up. Like no, like the artist. Like I guess it's art. Like I don't know. Like who am I to judge, right? No, the dude's a freaking like super popular like singer. And he is. He's like insanely popular. Yeah, that was a 0 out of 10. I mean, I wouldn't say 0 out of 10. I think I've seen just as monotonous or boring like stage performances, but the whole thing is like he's not really just a singer. Like, from what I hear from him, he's more of a rapper, and like rap just doesn't really do well live. You know, and then especially if nobody knows what the hell he's saying. Like, it's hard to rap well live, you know, because a lot of it's all synthesized in the studio and shit. And if you ever like hear rappers live, like it usually doesn't sound good. And I love rap, but like if I went to go see like Lil Wayne rapping live, I'd be like, what the fuck? You know, I couldn't hear half the shit he's saying. I would know the words because I know the song, but like, you know. It's more or less like them just talking on stage. I thought like the choreography and stuff, like the set was pretty cool looking. It wasn't just like a, you know, a regular traditional stage. So I thought that was cool. So I wouldn't say 0 out of 10, but I mean, you know, it's like, it was forgettable. What's up, Cheesy? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. See, it's a decent production still, you know? What up, Stinkin'? How many hours do I have in PUBG? Somewhere between like 8 and 10,000. I say somewhere because I have like 3 or 4,000 on console and then another whatever 4 to 5,000 on PC at this point. Bad Bunny did okay in Bullet Train. Wait, the movie, like the Netflix movie with Brad Pitt? He was in that? I don't remember him being in that. He's the caddy in Happy Gilmore too? Wait, really? I had no idea. That's kind of cool. It was a financial decision. They expand. Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, nobody thinks they did it because the majority of their audience wanted that person, of course. Yeah, it was obviously just a money decision. Which, I mean, hey, look, it's your business. Run it how you want to run it, but just an odd business decision. Like if you took a poll of all of your viewers who watched, the Super Bowl, what percentage of them was going to be hyped for Bad Bunny? %, 30%. I would argue the majority had no idea who he was, so I don't know. Good. Guess we'll see if it pays off for them, If they get an increase in viewership and stuff. Did he stop? Might be trouble. Can I vault this? Yeah. He never went for the res. That's wild. He's hosted SNL. Bad Bunny did? I thought the guy didn't speak English. Like, fluently. Right, these guys are at gas station? Did I miss that rotation? Ah, gotcha. I'm gonna get third partied. Nope. Wrong. That's why Mr. Beast has more Spanish followers than English. Mr. Beast has more Spanish followers than English? Wait, what do you mean? What's... You said nope, wrong. What's wrong? Well, I am in danger. Sharks are circling. I don't think anyone knows about me yet. Should be okay. Oh, Sando? Yeah, like we're not gonna turn the game off just because the Super Bowl halftime show stinks or whatever, you know? Like I've never turned off a freaking game because the halftime show wasn't like, oh wow, I really want to hear this person, you know? Like it ain't that big of a deal. I really want to use that M4, but kind of want to combo up some ammo too. Nothing more American than complaining about literally anything. That's an interesting take, but okay. Guess this is America. You're entitled to your own opinion. I feel like SNL's kind of making a comeback though, you know? Like, I mean, I don't watch it, but to be honest, I never really watched it. It was never like, you know, something I would tune into regularly at all. I feel like they've been making, at least in the headlines, changes in the past, you know, year or so. Like the big one that sticks out to me was bringing back Shane Gillis, letting him host. Like, seems like they're kind of like not being as woke, you know? It was good. He speaks English. He's actually pretty funny as an actor. Literally had no idea. I stink. Wait, who's in the shot? Oh. You gotta be shitting me. And shot in the back. Okay. Another level 11? Wait, the guy behind had an angle on my head? How did this guy have an angle on my head? I thought I was like by the front window. I mean, dude, who knows anymore, right? Industry plants and whatnot. I mean, I wouldn't say I think he's an industry plant, but I think it would be naive to think that he isn't like heavily backed and funded by, you know, by other billionaires. Like it's like obviously, right? See all the shit that's coming out with the Epstein stuff? How many billionaires are implicated and protected and that kind of shit? Like, it's crazy, dude. It's not that crazy. It's like it's stuff you've kind of assumed all along. So just standing hip fire, didn't even ADS. Oh gosh. Say cheese. My monitor doesn't have G-Sync. Is that Vatican? No, I would never. Well, look, to be fair, I think these guys are, in fact, really new players. Like, this is the duo and the buggy. Like, they looked like they had no idea what was going on. They like weren't shooting weird or anything like that, I don't think. It always felt very inorganic. I don't know. I think you might be looking a little too much into it though. Like I feel like the Mr. Beast thing was, to me, obviously I could be wrong. Where the fuck do I know? But I feel like his start was organic and his growth was organic. But obviously at some point when he started to get, you know, a lot of exposure, it's inevitable that he's going to get approached by a lot of people, you know, a lot of very rich and powerful people and corporations. And it would be, I think, naive to think that he wouldn't be, you know, tapped on the shoulder to work with certain groups or to, you know, push certain agendas or to showcase certain things. Like, yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. What's up, Shay? No, why would you cry? It's not gonna make fun of you. Oh, yeah. Well, I think like Mr. Beast, and he's been open about this, like, you know, he was like a pretty reclusive like kid growing up, right? Like he wasn't like, you know, the kid you would consider Mr. Popular, like, you know, in the popular kid group. And so everything he did for YouTube was all about like how to go viral on YouTube. Like he's like very much I don't say a fake person, but like obviously you can tell a lot of the stuff he does and says and the way he says it is business minded. It's like, how do I maximize my business brand? And so that definitely can come off as inauthentic, but I think that's like he literally lives for his business, you know. But there's probably, you know, only a handful of people who actually get to hang out with him and like see the way he like actually acts and talks to people and stuff. Oh, doing good, Shay. Hope the same for you. What's up, WK? How you doing, buddy? No, you good, Kim. Get fucked. Mr. Beast is a business brain. Well, yeah, that's, I mean, you don't get that successful, like, by luck, you know? You don't just, like, fall into that. Not just, like, one day you wake up and you're, like, the most subscribed to YouTuber with, you know, $1 million businesses. It's a bush. Oh, he thought that was a person. Oh, get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, he's in trouble now that he dropped that. So, Mike. Look, he's business savvy. He's got YouTube dialed in. He's got big connections. Yep. Oh, what is this guy doing? It's one of those things where, you know, like it kind of like, whoa, don't peek the same angle, sir. You know, I feel like once you get to a certain size like that, or you have a certain amount of wealth or influence, you like the saying, the rich get richer. It's, you know, it's kind of like that. So once you get to be a certain size, status, whatever, it just kind of snowballs. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Like, he makes that video about the lab grown meat, which is like fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, what are you doing, first of all? And then he's doing PR management all over Twitter going, no, I actually didn't. I'm not saying to go eat lab grown meat. He's like, I don't care what kind of meat you eat. We were just doing a tour. Like, he was like defending his position in like everyone's Twitter comments. Like, no, I was just doing a video about this cool facility and this company wanted to show off the XYZ or whatever. So I thought it was cool to show it off. But you think that like he just happened to stumble upon this company, this laboratory that was doing lab grown meat? Like, no, like that was obviously like some billionaire was reaching out to his PR team or to him and going, hey, like, we want to invest X number of dollars to you. Will you please come and do a video, you know, to showcase in our factory and in our stuff? Like, that's obviously what's happening there. Like, I was in the car. That was Barrett. That's funny. He also did it all when you could grow fast. Well, look, he did it all when you also couldn't grow fast on YouTube. Like, you know, it goes both ways. It's not like he blew up overnight. Like, it took him a lot of time, you know, but yeah, when you get in the infancy of a platform, yeah, it's way easier to grow, for sure. Live streaming is a perfect example. You look at a lot of the early like Twitch streamers that blew up coming from like Justin TV and stuff, and you know, there just wasn't anywhere near as much competition, so you know, had less people to fight against in terms of viewership. Uh-oh, these guys are about to get... Oh, nice. Wait, good spray at this level 140, 153 bronze. Wow. All right, level 302 bronze. Let's see what you can do. Goes for the insta res. Here comes the nade. Ding, ding, ding, ding. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, exactly. Mr. Beast was partnered with the Rockefellers, right? Now he wants to take a drink. Right, he's in the middle of a goddamn war. There's no time for sips. Attaboy. Attaboy. Attaboy. Attaboy. Very nice. A company used him to promote a yeah, but you know, it's easy to fall back on that as like a scapegoat, you know, be like, look, I was just promoting a product. You know, I'm not saying you guys should eat fake meat. I'm not saying that. Like, you know, you if you do a sponsorship, and this is just how I feel about it, like, you need to have some level of conviction with a said sponsorship. Like, there have been a few like companies that have reached out to me to do sponsorships or collaborations and stuff, and like, I've, you know, told them no, because it's just like, I didn't see myself using said product, or I didn't see the value in said product, you know, like. So if you're gonna take money to do anything, you should believe in it. And at his scale, you know, we're talking like he's getting like, you know, $50-100 million deals to do a single video, right? Like, it's like it's insane money. It's funny money at this point. Is this team fighting two teams? They're getting grenaded from two different sides right now. So to go through the whole video of lab grown meat, editing it and all that stuff, like, you obviously, you kind of knew what it was about, right? Look, I'm not even saying he shouldn't chase $1. Like, dude, like, go get your money, man. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you in this world except you. Okay, so if you're in some position to go and make life-changing money for you and your family. And as long as it's not something, you know, illegal or something that is going to injure somebody else, like, dude, go do it. But you also have to understand, like, what's going to come with that, you know? You're going to get, your judgment is going to get questioned. Your loyalty, if you will get questioned, you know? Like, that's what you're willing to sacrifice, and that's worth it for you, you know? It's not fake meat. Look, I haven't even looked into it personally at all. Like, I haven't even seen the video. I haven't seen any of the science behind it. Like, I don't know what it is. But just the thought of 3D printed meat is, you know, like, we're already getting yelled at about, you know, growing up, we had all of our food in plastics, right? We're heating up all of our food in plastic containers. So we got microplastics in our ball sacks, right? That's what everyone's telling us. So like, what is that? What are my kids gonna have? You know, eating 3D printed meat, right? Like, oh, we should have stayed in the spray. You would have had them. GG. So like, you know, I don't even want to begin to think about what that's gonna end up looking like, you know? If a product is good, it doesn't need great advertising. Yeah. Yeah. And if a product is free, you are the advertisement. Those are two key things to remember in life. If a product is good, you don't need advertising. It'll advertise itself. And if a product is free, you are the advertisement. Did y'all see that shit recently about Ring? The Ring camera Super Bowl commercial? Well, I bet they were regretting that one. Imagine spending $20 million on a commercial. And then everyone just shits on your company because they're like, I'm not fucking joining the Matrix. You're not mesh netting with facial recognition my neighborhood. Crazy, dude. They're like, yeah, but you can find your dog. Nah, bro. I've seen Minority Report. I know where this shit goes. Yes, because too many people these days lack integrity and morals. Well, look, I think we're products of our environment. I think a lot of people realize, get yours, you know, that they realize it's like, okay, no one else is going to be taking care of me, right? Each generation seemingly has it better and worse at the same time than their previous generation. Like cost of living, housing, all that stuff is insanely priced for our generation compared to, you know, my dad's generation. And it's, you know, only been worse since, what, I guess the boomers. And it'll probably only get worse as our kids get older, you know? Like, just the thought of like college tuition for a regular university, like is going to be insane, you know? The cost to buy a house, cost to rent an apartment, like all that shit is just like, I remember when I was in college and my brother and I lived together, you know, we split a rental house, like, because we wanted to rent our own house. Like, you know, I've lived in apartments and all that stuff, and I've had my own apartment, I've had roommates in apartments, and I remember like a cheap 1-bedroom apartment that, you know, it was just me, built-in washer and dryer and all that kind of stuff, right? Because it was it was a 1-bedroom. Yeah, it was a 1-bedroom, not a studio. It was like an actual 1-bedroom. Had a living room, washer, dryer, all that stuff. $700 a month, I want to say, for the apartment. And, you know, at the time, that was the unless you want to live in a slum, like that was cheap, right? But that's like unheard of these days. And a decent rental house, which ours was 1,200 square foot, 2-story. Now it was a double, right? So it was like one of those houses that are split down the middle. You know, it's like symmetrical on both sides. Duplex, whatever they call them. That was 1,200 square foot, and it was $1,200 a month. And my brother and I, you know, we lived there together, and it was like a 3-bedroom, you know, like decent sized place. It was like, for us, it was nice. It's like, oh, this is something we could stay here throughout college, and like, you know, this would be our home. That doesn't, $1,200 a month does not exist. That would be like $2,000 a month now. Like, everything is just getting exponentially more expensive. You know, the cost of living exponentially goes up. Your wages do not exponentially go up to track it. So, you know, people just rightfully so are getting that fucked feeling. You know, so if you get the opportunity to, as I said, quote unquote, get yours, a lot of people are willing to throw morals out the window because that window of opportunity for them to get theirs is finite, it's fleeting. I gotta take advantage of it. I don't blame them for it. Get your 50 minutes of fame, make your money, don't go blow it, and, you know, move on with your life. The fame will go away, but, you know, the money hopefully stays if you do it right. Jay-Z and Beyonce discussing money. Both of them have FU money, but she is more wealthy. Is she? Is Beyonce more wealthy than her husband Jay-Z? What guns I want to use this game? Let's go double 9. Yeah, we could do that. Could be fun. I think Cat Williams just dropped a new Netflix special too. I saw that on Netflix and it was being advertised. Want to catch that? My house now is 1,240. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like it was like 1,200 square foot was a good sized place. Like there's, like I said, 3 bedrooms, so we even had a roommate with us, you know, to help split the costs and everything. So it was like super affordable. You know, it's like $400 a month a person or whatever. And it was great. But like you're not getting that these days. Not even close. So? Oh, I'm hearing like a pistol shot over here. Damn. Yeah, that's the whole thing is, you know, what I was saying earlier, you know, the rich get richer. Like, that's true. You know, if everything is inflating, right? Like, so everyone's cost of living and all that's going up. But if you had way more money to start with 10 years ago, that shit is just exponentially growing versus, you know, us poors who are like trying to make ends meet and, you know, trying to get ourselves established. You're gonna feel the inflation way harder than the rich people are, you know, like and they're just gonna keep getting richer because their portfolios keep getting fatter every year. So I understand when people get pissed off at that and they're like, no, like, you know, F the man, essentially, right? So they get their opportunity to get a 15 minutes of fame on TikTok or some crazy stunt or whatever. Like, I get it. What's up, Scribs? I'm not saying it's morally always the right thing to do, but like, I understand it. Like, hey, it makes sense. It's yours. What's up, Savage? No, Haven's still in custom games only. If you see my video, that's where we played it from. It was in our community games. What's up, Alex? Yeah, 750 for a house is crazy. Like mine was, like I said, 700 or whatever it was, 700, 750 for a 1-bedroom apartment. Small, same house now is 2,200, 20 if you can. Yeah, you know, it's funny because I drive past our old rental house occasionally. I'm always curious, like, man, I wonder how much that place rents for now. You know, if it was 1,200 a month in 2012, like, yeah, it'd been around there. That's 14 years ago. Like, what the hell's happening here? Is that these guys shooting? Sound like it was like right here, huh? Like the house is the same size, you know. I know it is. It hasn't gotten like infinitely bigger on the inside. Yet, cost per square foot has gone up, you know, drastically. What's up, Bobby? Good morning. What's up, Racer? How you doing, buddy? What's up, chicken? $2012. I was turning 4 until. Shut up. Inflation has eroded individuals' morals. I think it's just eroded people's trust in the system. You know, there used to be a thing called the American dream. Like, truthfully, that was a thing. Save up, work hard. You know, I've worked since I was 15 years old. I had a worker's permit at 15. Had a job ever since. Worked as much as I could. And, you know, the ideas that you're told is, hey, you work hard, you save up, you know, you go to school, you get a good job, work your way up, and you'll be able to, you know, hopefully afford a comfortable lifestyle for you and your family. Like, that is like going away as the day goes by. Like, every day that quote unquote dream is like more and more of just a dream, you know, a fantasy dream. It's sad, man. It's also sad that no one came to my bridge. What's up, Robin? Oh yeah, you got some? Very nice. Like the VSS. What up, Spam? Thanks to the 25 stream streak. Get a good John making 100K plus, and you might be able to afford a 5090. Yeah, maybe. You won't be able to get the RAM with it, though. Get yourself a badass GPU. You can't afford the RAM, though. It's crazy, man. The dream's dead. I mean, isn't that sad to say, though? Like, I'm like, I don't know. I'm just, I guess I would call myself an optimist. I like to see the glass half full. Just in general, in life. But doesn't that suck to think about that? That might actually be the case. Like, it's not a might. Like, the dream is dying. Will it come back? I don't know. But, like, you know, if you have kids or you're thinking about having kids, shit's important. You don't want them to grow up in this, you know, dystopian, like, theoretical smog covered life. Like, you want them to have ambitions and dreams and goals and be able to, like, see a realistic future where they can achieve these things and, you know, to create their own families and have their own desires and dreams for their family and for their kids. All that to say is the Super Bowl sucked. Okay, so we'll circle that conversation back around. Yeah, it's not even people investing in property, dude. Look at all the companies buying up all the houses. Like, they literally recently are trying to make laws now to, I say trying to make laws, it's probably just noise. They're not gonna do anything. Make laws where companies aren't allowed to buy all these properties. Like, that damage is done. Like, my wife and I bought our first house, like the house that we're in. It was a nightmare, man. You know, like, I'm not saying your first home purchase should be this like magical thing, but like, dude, it sucked, you know? So many houses you just lose because you go to look at them and, you know, they're sold like in a day. $20,000 over asking price, cash purchases being made. You know, people are waiving inspections, like just all kinds of crazy. It's like, what? How do you compete in that market? You know, as a new home buyer, you can't. Like, you're priced out of that, and so you eventually have to either lower your standards of living to be like, okay, this is where the new market is, so I guess I have to just live here. Or you have to potentially overextend yourself to, you know, try to make things work in whatever this new market is. That's not a good spot for people to be in, man. Especially when you're, you know, trying to start a family, have kids and all that shit. It sucks. Do you know Wacky's long disappearance? Yeah, what do you mean, do I know of? You haven't been to his channel recently? He streams part-time still. Just got himself a job in the real world, as we say. He doesn't do PUBG full-time anymore. What's up, Cynthia Boo? Oh, well, that's the thing. Stuff will never get cheaper. Like, that's already a known. It'll never go back to the way it was. You know, it's just the new normal. I bought a fucking carton of milk, or, you know, a jug of milk the other day. It's like $6.50. Like, Jesus Christ! Like, for a jug of milk? Like, God bless, dude. The hell are we doing here? Oh, you know Miss D's buzzing. You know she's freaking living on cloud 9 this week. What's up, BC? $9? God dang. Now I'm talking about like regular whole milk. Not none of this almond fake bullshit milk, Shay. TVs are cheaper. True. True. You can't get a fat ass TV now for cheap. The only one that runs. My 165,000 mile BMW. That one. And my brother had to come borrow my 170,000 mile Mercury because his Mercedes sprung a leak in his old 130,000 mile Mercedes. Oh, you know he hates. I want to get a garage, man. I can work on my 4Runner. Oh, you're in Cali? Yeah, that's way worse. I'm not even trying to compete with the inflation in Cali. One of my best friend's brother lives in Cali, and we hear about that all the time. I mean, it's crazy, like the cost of living out there. $4 for a gallon of milk for you? Damn. That's crazy. It's that much of a price swing. 4, 6, and then 8 for her, or 9 for her? Shit. Here's my chance. Here's my chance. I stink. What was my chance? I never know how fucking much to time those grenades. Damn. Trying to judge this freaking this pattern there. Do you see me? Where is he? Yeah. Yeah. Got a car there? Oh, that stinks. Yeah, it's a different team. I thought it might have been his buddy. Oh, he's got a nice little lip right there to play. Rats. Good backfill him. Be a pretty ballsy play. Oh, mama. No. No. That's so unlucky, dude. Those guys were so split from each other. That is crazy unlucky. What? What the fuck is... I'm not trying to play ranked. Is it forcing me to enter my password here? Yeah, it was. It was literally forcing me to play the game to enter my password. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's only supposed to be for ranked. Like, why would it make you re-authenticate your password if you're not even playing ranked? Seems dumb. We're going out of town. this weekend. So we'll be leaving Thursday, and we'll be in Colorado for Valentine's weekend. Maybe Wacky got a sim brick. He has one. He's had one for a long time. He's done like a few sponsored streams for project. Was it Corsa SETI or something like that? I think. Stations had to charge $15 per gallon of gas years ago. That sounds like crap. For cap, I mean. Every 24 hours would sit. Yeah, but I figured that's only if you're playing ranked. So just indefinitely, you have to just always enter it in. Okay. I had no opinions on until I went to see the Dolphins play the Eagles in 1997. Changed my perspective on that. Isn't it crazy how just like a town, like the people from a certain city are just known to be complete like shitheads? Remember that guy from earlier in Tago? He's got to be from Philly, right? Like, I'm assuming he is. Yo, Bobby, thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. Thanks, big dog. Let's grouse, baby. Thanks for the support, man. Enjoy your dum dum and other emotes. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Play ranked. No, I'm good. I played some last night. We found out the new what do you call it? Not bot, but boosting meta. Don't censor yourself. Shithead isn't that bad. Didn't censor. What do you mean? I said shithead. What's up, Danksy? Oh, just some gamers being gamers, Mike. It was really funny because we had the first fight was with two like just like cool dudes, and the 20 seconds later the next duo that I killed was just like slewing or slurring N words and like just all kinds of shit. Dude said I sound like I'm 50. So he was apparently getting dunked on by a senior citizen. Well, actually, senior citizens are 65 and a half. It's when you can legally take retirement without taking a 5% penalty. Dude was a certified loser. Yeah, PUBG PC has prox chat if you turn it on. I mean, Jet, you saw this stuff from last night, huh? It's way worse than like, you know, hey, go get some intel for us. It was like legitimately just a algorithm. YOLO. What's up, baby? Dude, it's just Bolt City, huh? Fuck it. Hey, does it ever have bolts? Are we doing a bolt challenge? Oh. That's not a bolt, dude. That's cheating. That wasn't a bolt. Why did he do that? I thought everybody was under the understanding. Gentleman's agreement, bolts. No, console doesn't have prox chat. Forced passwords is ridiculous. I don't think it's ridiculous. I think it's fine. Like the double authentication stuff, it's just another layer of cheat protection. I think it's fine. I shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be asked to put in a password unless you go play ranked though, is what I'm saying. What's up, Peanut? Yeah, I got the green and purple one. Yep. Yeah, no, I think you're misunderstanding. It's people aren't boosting like their other teammates' accounts. There's what appears to be a computer program that will log into your account for you, load you into a ranked match, and then just W key your character into the safe zone and then go proned and keep doing that until the end of the game or until it gets killed. And it just does that on repeat, like for 24 hours. So it's just farming the ranked rewards and getting you playtime and like the ranked stuff, you know? See you, Butch. It's like, it's pretty crazy. I'd never seen it before. Security. Yeah, we're gonna watch Shady's video and then go check out that website, PUBG Together. See what that's all about. This is against my better judgment. Twitch Chad, YouTube Chad? Huh? Talking about Willis? What's up, Sharky? Okay. Is it that one? This is an old clothing set from Fantasy Royale 2.0, like 6 years ago, way back in the day. There's the non-tattooed version is available in the workshop, I believe. Oh. Hello? Going against my better judgment twice now. Worst shotgun of the game. Worst sniper in the game. What's up, Rec? Yeah, like this wasn't like a person doing it. This was clearly like an AI thing controlling multiple characters. It was like almost the whole lobby was doing it. Like at one point, and I was doing solo squads. At one point, 3 or 4 bots, you know, I say bots and not actual PUBG bots, ran past me. Some with guns, some without guns, just W keyed right past me. Act like I wasn't even there. And just kept running until they got to the zone that went prone. It was pretty wild. And it, you know, apparently that's been going on. Vehicle. Am I gonna miss it? Oh. That's really unlucky timing. I mean, it couldn't be any more unlucky timing than that. And there goes the car. Do you have this bot running thing on vid? Not yet. So I was editing it today. I mean, it's on the VOD. You can go look at the VOD. No, I didn't even see any of them like throw hands, but apparently sometimes they fist punch, and they do loot. Like we watched a couple of them like go and loot in the very beginning of the game. Like they grabbed like, you know, they basically went to one house. These two brand new accounts. Level 13, level 27. 42 and 37% headshot kill ratios. It's probably nothing. Then at the end of the flight path, they would knock each other and then get revived. And oh, these didn't even punch each other. We saw like we didn't land at the end of the flight path. To be fair, I think I just picked a random building and just like happened to see them, like on my run. You know, like I wasn't like looking for them. And then I saw one that was running with like no loot. It just had like a plunger. So I was just running with this thing, like just running with it. At one point, I punched it. It didn't do anything. I shot it. It didn't react, like nothing. And then like 3 or 4 more showed up. And then as the match progressed, I saw more and more of them just proned in the safe zone. And then when I went back to look at the replay, there was like legitimately maybe 2 real squads in that whole game of 64 players. What's up, Brad? How you doing, man? So it was pretty crazy. Now, we did go and test TPP after that. It's like what I'm discussing is Asia ranked squad FPP, and that's where we saw that issue. When I went to TPP, like right after that, it was a full lobby. Like there was no sketchy players that I saw, no bots. So the assumption that I came up with is that these boosters, these account boosters, choose to use this FPP lobby because there's way less real players in that lobby, and so they're able to keep these boosted bot accounts alive longer throughout the phase of the circle to get more rank points and basically rank up quicker. Nice, man. Hope you enjoy the couple days off. I have one more day of work myself, and then we're off for the extended weekend. Wife and I fly out Thursday, and we come back Sunday night from Colorado. Looking forward to having a little trip with the missus. Yeah, it's really crazy. Like, because you know that's, if that's in the game right now, like if that's possible, that, you know, literally a bot not controlled by PUBG can play in the game right now. It's just a matter of time until they crank up that bot setting to where these things are just running around, you know, just beaming people. And it's not even a real player. And it's not even a PUBG authorized bot. I think the common excuse that we hear, like whenever I ask people, is they say, well, I can't play with my friends in ranked because they're too low of rank, which is a thing in PUBG. Like you can be ranked too high and not be allowed to play with your teammates because their rank is so low. That's possible. The other one is people say they want to preserve their, you know, basically have a Smurf account. So they rank up or they play for real with their friends on this one lobby or one account, and they don't for the other. Is that true? For some people it probably is, but I don't know. It's always been a little sussy to me. Thanks, June. Appreciate it, bud. What's up, Rez? No, just a hobby. The cheater accounts are too obvious because they're new accounts. Well, not all the time. No, I mean, like, you know, the conspiracy is that you have a lot of these older long-term players who slightly cheat, Then you have basically stolen accounts. So like an account that maybe played a lot at one time but is inactive now gets hacked, and that account gets stolen, and then they sell that account to a new cheater. So like there's a mixture of it all, You can let him talk into the void, Ken. It's all good. It's like that a little annoying chihuahua that just barks across the street. You hear it all night. You're like, eventually that thing's gonna shut the fuck up. I just don't pay any mind eventually, If he doesn't get any attention, he gets salty though. You see that, huh? Read my comment. React. Do I play TPP or FPP? No, I really play FPP. I do a casual mode match every once in a while, which is TPP, but like when I really play PUBG, I just play FPP. Unranked play is very broken with bots that are totally clueless. Well, if you play a dead lobby, yeah. I mean, if you play North America FPP squads, there's no bots in those lobbies. Play North America duos, there's really no bots in those lobbies. Play solos, there's like 50 bots in the lobby. What's up, Tommy? I'd want to sell my account, but I don't want to lose my Steam. Okay, this can, yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people do, though, They'll sell their account. But like you said, if you got a bunch of other games you bought on Steam, like, yeah, you don't want to do that, right? These guys gonna make it or what? %43 headshot kill ratio. Okay. Well, yeah, console is it's a wasteland for FPP. It's been like that for a long time though. How much money would be worth it for you to sell your PUBG? Like my PUBG account? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, I don't. There's no like. I'm sure there is a black market, you know, established for the game, but it's not like there's like a Steam market for all the skins. So I wouldn't have any idea what to base it off of. Like I have a ton of skins in there. I don't know if any of them are like, ooh, like rare or, you know, sought after. PUBG should refund people if they can't fix the anti-cheat. It's PUBG is free, bro. Yeah, PUBG is free. The ranked mode isn't free. Do you take my clothes? Well, I don't know. You can't see his inventory. It looks like he's got my gloves on, so it's possible. No, I don't notice bots. How can people be so slow at looting but cracked at the aim in the game? I think we all know the answer to that question. I mean, how can someone run around and play like an utter bot, run around with their gun not reloaded half the time, not even have ammo for their backup weapon, but somehow whenever they do sprays with their gun, they always hit headshots? I don't know. I mean, I do have a lot of cars and stuff. Like, you know, I've been a PUBG partner since what, 2021 or 2022? And so they give you 15,000 G coin every patch. You know, so it's a lot of G coin that I've used in the game to get skins. I spent a lot of my own money in the game too, but I don't know. No way, then down in the zone. Doesn't even do a first aid, just runs out and dies. Goes prone, not even in the zone, he's gonna die. God bless, dude. God bless. Someone offered you $10,000 to sell my Steam account? No. What do you mean they don't make sense? Make perfect sense. I mean, it seems kind of obvious to me, but who knows these days, right? $20 grand, would I? No, I don't think so. I mean, because I'll assume, I'm assuming if I sold my Steam account, yeah, I'd lose my PUBG partnership and all that stuff, right? And you know, I don't do it for the money. So if I had to give that up forever. Oh. Got about 2,000 invested. I'm curious to know how much I have spent in this game. Like actual, like my money. Like I'd probably say it's somewhere up there in the $1,000 to $2,000 range. Playing the game for 9 years. You know, I've only been a partner for 4.5 of them. So everything before then has been all my money. And then everything since then has been like, you know, half my money. This guy's gaming. Oh, this guy's gaming. You can just check your Steam account to see how many players are in your game. Wait. When it shows you're in game and friends, it says 74 to 100. Game client update, okay. What would that tell you though? Oh, it doesn't list, but if you're trying to see how many bots are in your game, okay. Yeah, people said too, like even in the kill feed, the first, like all the low number team numbers are real players, and like the higher number ones are usually bots. They have these Bugatti and Porsche collabs that make you jump out of the jump out of the window. Yeah. Grenade the ditch. Get things already on. Grenade success. Start a game. When you're in the lobby, just go into the plane. Before you drop, you can see how many real players you're in. Just go into the plane. You're talking about in Steam, right? If you hover over Discord, does the same thing. Okay. My Discord's on my my stream PC though. Like my game PC is just my game. Hey, I got free G-Coin. If you claim it now, doesn't the timer start now though? 7-day timer. I think if you wait to claim it, you can extend your timer. What do I have? I have 200. Oh shit, I have 200 that expires in 1 day and 200 that expires in 7 days. Should probably go spend 400 G-Coin. G-Coin. We can get 400 G-Coin. Let's see. Get My Little Pony. Oh, mackerel. Clean. What do you mean drift? That's kind of cool. Level 3 backpack. Got Tokyo Drift one. Kind of like that. Level 2. It's all tokens. Let's do what's that backpack? What do you mean drift? Look at that. There it is. Safe. Yeah, Mike's good. I haven't hung out with him IRL in a hot minute. We chat every now and then. I'm in the group chat with the boys still. He's been just big into doing his drift stuff too. With the Mustang. Been getting that on the road and tearing some tires up. Oh man. Yeah, he's got a S550 Mustang. He's been having it for a while. It's like a drifted out. I say drifted. It's a lot of mods for it. All right. So let's go see what this Shady Nights video is looking like. And then this website. What's it called? PUBG Together? Yeah, PUBG Together. Okay. And then where's my watch later? I think I have it saved to my watch later stuff. Watch later. Three weeks ago. Here it is. Shady Nights. The numbers just don't add up. Okay. It's a short video. Only 4.5 minutes. So we're gonna take a quick look at Shady Nights YouTube video from a couple weeks ago. It says the numbers just don't add up. Anti-cheat dev letter 2025 PUBG PC and console. This is where PUBG was saying how many cheaters they have suspected in normals and ranked. And apparently Shady's done some digging and maybe doesn't see the numbers match up. And we're also going to take a look at this website. It's PUBGtogether.com. You guys just told me about it last night. From what I understand, it's a community-driven website where you can send reports in with videos or evidence of whatnot of people you think are cheating. And then I guess they review it as a community, vote on it, and then go make an official report with PUBG. That is my understanding. So we'll take a look at that after we watch this video. Let's see.
Krafton are advertising that they are making some big inroads into cheating. You might have seen the 2025 anti-cheat review, where this infographic shows close to
7.8 million
permabans this year by the anti-cheat, which all sounds great and everything, but this doesn't add up with what they've told us through the year.
Can you guys hear volume
Each week,
okay?
PUBG produce a weekly ban report. Here's a recent example. Less than 30K account bans for an entire week. And here's the results from the week prior. Notice something about these? They are very low. In fact, I have noted that the weekly reports had fallen by almost 50% compared to 2024. It's easy to add.
Which is a good thing. The fact that they're banning less people, we should be considering that a good thing, I think. That means there's less cheaters. Or the cheaters are getting better and they're being undetected.
Add up these weekly ban reports week by week through the year to get a different total. 2,629,882 permabans for the year of 2025. This begs the question, how are they now claiming an additional 5 million permabans throughout the year of 2025?
So what he's saying is that on the official PUBG weekly cheat ban letter, they say how many cheaters they banned. He added all those up, and there's a 5 million discrepancy between adding all those up and the almost 8 million that they said in their latest dev letter for anti-cheat.
Which one is right, or are they both wrong? How can anything they are claiming be trusted? I raised this with them directly after they posted the dev letter announcement on the official Discord. Mine was the very first comment. A couple of days later, it was acknowledged, and since then, there's been no further clarification. Additionally, there's another couple of key things that the dev letter divulges. Just 0.5% of permabans come from monitoring. This is clarified within the dev letter as actually being video reviews. It basically means that 99.5% of the time, only automatic bans are being applied. This all sounds great if the automated systems banning the cheaters aren't really missing much, and it's only a 0.5% fallout rate that requires a manual review to pick them up.
Yeah, that's what we would want, right? In an ideal scenario, you'd want the AI algorithm to detect crazy player stats, weird player movements, weird patterns, and ban accordingly without having to have a human intervene.
The reality is, though, this is simply untrue. What it really tells us is that the manual reports of cheaters being submitted through to support are being mostly ignored. The 0.5% ban rate from video reviews isn't good when your anti-cheat is as porous as a sieve, letting through cheaters all the time. This only means that you are mostly ignoring all the reports from legitimate players. This should not be a surprise to anybody following my channel. We've seen the inaction on very obvious cheaters from Crafton time and time again on here. The only thing that really perplexes me is why they keep shooting themselves in the foot like this. Get your story straight. Don't post at the end of the year results that are 5 million higher than what you've been telling us through the year. Also, let's not forget this crime against information. This graph is
I love this graph.
Nobody playing the game can figure out what it actually means. It seems to be saying that there's less than 2 out of every 1,000 players suspected of cheating in ranked mode, and 1 player in every 2,000 suspected of cheating in normal modes.
I don't think that's what this is saying for the record. I think this is saying 5% or a little bit less than 5% of players are suspected to be cheating on normal matches, and a little bit less than 18% are expected to be cheating in ranked matches.
While on the same letter, they are claiming to have banned close to 8 million accounts for cheating, which averages out to over 160,000 a week on average. This is so far removed from reality that nobody playing the game could possibly believe this.
Yeah, this is shady.
What's worse is that they've wheeled this type of graph out for years while ignoring the feedback about how it is confusing. All this shows is a fantasy of how a game with good anti-cheat should look. Your own dev letter disproves it. 8 million permabans for cheating. It's actually breathtaking the incompetence shown here. I've seen other content creators cover this dev letter, but they only seem to skim over the announcement. They'll note there's something not quite right about it, but don't dig too much into it. Here I'm exposing it for what it is, a document filled with contradictions and misleading information. I appreciate that Crafton release information about their efforts against cheating, but they should be honest about it. There's no wonder I often get comments that the devs sell cheats, which I don't think is true, but when information like this is released, with its clear contradictions, then you have to wonder what's really going on. My channel shines a light on the cheating infestation within PUBG. Sometimes that light shines back on the developers themselves. If you appreciate this, then give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching.
It's another good video by Shady. I agree. I think both graphs are sketchy. And yeah, it's kind of hard to know. You guys want to check out this video? It's kind of hard to know what to believe, right? Like, what is true with their graphs, because they never specify with their graphs, because they never specify in their graphs specifically, like, hey, this is the explanation about what this graph means. And so it does leave a lot of room for interpretation, but I think that's kind of what they want too, you know? They want that to be not extremely obvious at first glance. But like what you guys just saw, let me see if he posted any updates in the comments. Yeah, like, is Crafton saying they permanently banned 8 million accounts at the end of 2025? Like, total banned accounts? 8 million? Not just 8 million that year. Like, total bans. 8 million bans. I don't know. He didn't post any update on his question from Crafton. I doubt they gave him an update, to be honest. But I don't know. Let's take a look at this. So this is Shady Knights. I see he's also an admin here. So this is PUBGtogether.com. And go back one. Ultimate community platform for PUBG players. Report cheaters, manage tickets, view banned players, and join the conversation. So what do? You just search for a player or member. Can I search for me? What happens if I search for me? Is this me? 9.33 KD? That's can't be me. 40% win rate? That can't be me, is it? 656 average, damage 35. No reports yet. Last 10 rounds I played, 56 kills, 4 wins. Okay. Recently played with nobody. No suspicion. Huh. Does this bring you to... Oh, that is me. Okay, it is my account. I wonder if it's taken into account casual mode stats though, because this is obviously not realistic. 9.3. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. One sec. Here's what the website looks, by the way. Yes, it says I'm 9.33 KD, which is obviously just not realistic. But if it's taken into account casual mode, then yeah, that could be accurate. So nobody's reported me yet. I'll have to change that. You can click on this link and it brings you to op.gg and then PUBG meta. Oh, banned. Official ban, permanent. So you can come back in here and track people you've reported to see if they got banned. That's pretty cool. Search by name. See if Mike Stan's gotten banned here. 7.7. Rookie. 30% win rate rookie. 0% suspicion? Come on, chat. We gotta suspect the hell out of this guy. Yeah, so I'm kind of confused. Like, can I look at somebody else's reports? I see this like top suspected, so let's take a look. What's this? Let's click on this. What happens? Okay. 12/11/2025. Live stats unavailable. Person is not playing them anymore. Maybe they're already banned. 100% suspicion. Here's the video. Let's see. Wallhack partner. Oh, is this person a PUBG partner? Is that what they're saying? Holy 360p. I feel like you got to get banned if you upload a video like this for proof. If you're uploading a video in 360p, you got to get a ban yourself. So you're saying this guy's walling? Looks pretty sus to me. You're playing with the duo too, right? He's got a partner, a teammate. Or a whole squad. He's got a whole squad with him. Yes, this is very, very sus looking, yeah. This guy's probably cheating. Oh my. Let me see this one again. Let me slow this one down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha, partner. Okay. Yeah, that guy's clearly cheating. Okay. See what else. So does that mean this guy got banned? I don't understand. I guess like the results here. It says top suspected. Clear voters. This is a community. Ticket records. How many people are reporting people? Recent suspects. Potential suspects. Imagine logging in, seeing your name on here as a potential suspect. You don't cheat. Let's see. And what happened here? Okay, nasty little shot.
Kennedy'yi ben vurdum. Aha hit diyor chat'indeki. Atla aşağı attı.
Who's just chilling, camping. Yeah, but just because he's looking in that direction doesn't mean he's looking at that person, though, you know?
Kaç orospu çocuğu. Sağ like.
I mean, he whiffed all these shots. Right? Whiffed all these shots. It is a weird, like, snapping looking, though, with this crosshairs. Like, it is this is odd looking. Pre-fire from in the corner.
İsmi İbrahim Yılmaz. Arman o banlamanın falan kısa yolu açık mı sende? Çok kolay bir kısa yolu var onun, çok iyi.
I always feel like these are a lot harder too, because yeah, what I like to see is like medium to long range spots where, you know, it's way less likely that you would have any intel on that person being there. Because, you know, if you're at a hot drop at school, if you go to school often enough, you know where people are going to be peeking from. Like you can hear footsteps, obviously. And you already know, okay, there's a door here, door here, door here. Like they're only going to be peeking from so many locations. So it's a little bit harder to be like, you know, how did he know I was there? I was like, oh, you can hear you.
Abi yayıncılar MM oynuyor yani.
But whenever it's like longer range, like,
Değil miyim?
like you see, even this, like, while this does look sus, it's not impossible he doesn't hear this person here.
Değil miyim?
It's not impossible he doesn't hear this guy moving.
Ama abi yayıncılar MM oynuyor yani. Ben de yayıncıyım. Değil miyim?
See, like his camera or his crosshair, like watch he like basically turns around real quick.
Ama abi yayıncılar MM oynuyor yani. Ben de yayıncıyım. Değil miyim?
Like he looks that way and like almost like snaps back that way. It is a little odd, but I mean, could just be a gamer.
Vallahi eğinmez okey.
Misses all the shots. The guy's standing still with the peak, like, you know, I mean, This one's okay. All right. Let me see. Let me see this. Well, it doesn't mean he's okay. Just because he's aiming in this direction doesn't mean he happens to be looking at this person. Like, he could be aiming here to like see if what he sees in this building. There's a guy right here. Does he not see him? Okay, he did his ADS at that guy. All right, that was a little weird. Okay, I'll give that one to you. All right. Okay. There's a guy in the guy in that window, right? Isn't that a guy in that window that I'm seeing? Or am I tripping? Yeah, again, but he can hear this person. Like this guy's not sus to me. Like that death is not sus to me. These are a little odd.
Adamın nike bak.
Bad Bunny on the mic.
Hop hop hop. Bandaj mı basacağız?
I mean, this is a stretched res, super high contrast player too. Like, this is a gamer. Whoever watching is a gamer. Whether or not he's cheating, I don't know, but this guy is like a wannabe esports guy. There's no one even here. Like the guys over here, right? Like, he knows he's already up here, so he knows where to look at. Jesus. 11 kills, 9 kills, 4, 0, 6, 1, 3, 8, 1. That doesn't look weird to me. Oh, what happened here? 28 kills? That's a little odd. What's the vent mean? Like TDM or something? Because that wouldn't be weird if it's TDM. It's got to be TDM or something like that, like arcade mode. I don't know. All his stats seem like super normal. You know, like some good games, some shit games. Like, you know, this is probably another TDM if I had to imagine. Let's see what the community says. Yes, he's hacking for sure. Way too much prediction without watching other buildings. Always focus on one. Okay. At 201, it really becomes clear how they swap to the distant targets that are within buildings. Classic wall hacker. The replay would benefit from the X-ray mode turned on. Just press X during the replay. The video evidence is not sufficient, and it's very hard to interpret. I think I agree with this guy. I don't understand these languages, so yeah, I don't know. Like this one, yeah. I mean, there's some people say suspect, some say clear, some say cheater. Oh, that's what it means by clear, is that these people have been... Okay, this is sus, though. This is very sus. Having seen this on top of what we just saw, I'd be more inclined to report him. Almost 44% of your kills are headshots. Yeah, it's sus. Clear voters are people who were at one time suspected and got cleared. You see, this guy has 2 clear votes. Let's see this one. A 2D replay? Come on, man. You gotta give me better than that, huh? Okay. Let's see. So what's the report for? Wall hack. Okay. Let's see. This is the replay. We're in X-ray mode. Okay, that's this guy's cheating. This guy's cheating. Wait a minute. The first 6 seconds just got us. This guy is here. He's getting pushed by a 4-man. He's a solo and a 4-man. Impossible to have seen this guy. Impossible to have heard him. Yeah, this guy's 100%. How's this guy voted clear? Like, I don't need to see anything else. How is this guy voted clear? 12 people voted him clear. He's got to be his friends. I can't judge right away because no other video is visible. It might just be a coincidence. That's it. Search that computer. There's no other video of anything. It could just be a coincidence. Search that one. He reports other players and he is cheating, obviously. Oh my god. Ban him permanent. What? Wait, the person who reported this person is cheating too? Deca? Wait a minute. The plot thickens. Wait. Deca. Did Deca report the guy? Oh, Deca reported the guy that we are currently watching. I bet that's what we're seeing here. So, okay. All right, hold on. Let me hold on now. Let me get back involved in this one. 'Cause Deca's right there. Smoke grenades are covering that. He's not doing any peeking. Just looking around. Yeah, that is very sus. That's very sus. So team 8. Wait, is teammate his teammates? Yeah, teammate are okay, so he was actually looking at his teammates here when he turned around. Right? Okay, team 8 are his teammates. It does kind of look at team 3, which is ironic too. Okay, you can hear these guys at this point. Nah, yeah. That's... I would say this guy's... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, no. That's... All right, I'm with you. This guy's cheating. This guy's cheating. His teammates are coming to help, though. His teammates are coming to help, though. All right, they traded. Oh, yeah. Like having thermal scopes in the old Vikendi. Now look, sometimes smokes do weird things in PUBG. We all know this. If you're on the edge of a smoke, sometimes it could look like you're in it, but you can see right through it. That is possible. Like, it is. It looks like it shouldn't be possible, but it is possible here. because he is kind of out of the smoke. Like he's not like he's shooting through the smoke. He's like, technically you can see him, so he can see you, kind of thing, you know. But I think this guy is cheating, though, to be fair. Like with wall hacks. C4. Yeah, he was like already ADS in this guy. That could still shit on him though. So let's see. So this was reported by Deca. Oh, I can't click on Deca. I can only click on this guy though. A 6 KD, 28% headshot ratio. I mean, these aren't crazy stats. Like this is good, but this is obviously could be inflated with TPP mode or whatever. This is a good, like this would be a good player's headshot accuracy. Okay. And so I want to see, has Deca also been reported? Like, are they reporting each other? Shanty, that's the one we just watched. Right? I don't see Deca being reported. Okay. Top voted videos. You watched that one, right? Wallhead partner. Got that one. Radar. Let's see. It is always really obvious, Sub Legend. It's always really obvious whenever people are scanning from inside of a room. Like, it's one thing if you're in a window and you're scanning around outside, but whenever you see people do like those 360s and they're like in the safety of a room or a closet just turning around, that's always like a pretty good sign that like they're looking at things that you don't have access to, you know. Deca is an admin of PUBG Together. Oh, really? Okay, gotcha. Got unlucky, huh? You cheat and kill the admin of a cheat detection community. You're getting reported for that one. Yeah, like this constant like looking around, but not actually looking around anywhere, you know, like looking everywhere but not actually looking outside is like, yeah, okay. Gotcha. Like these, I will say, just to be the devil's advocate here, these kind of situations do look sus when someone like scopes in a tree, but you don't know all the details in the context here. Now, just by looking at the replay file, we can see that he doesn't have any teammates. So this does kind of squash what I'm about to say. But one thing a lot of people don't consider in PUBG is the use of pings. So if you're playing duos or squads, like if it's solos, obviously it doesn't count. But if you're playing duos and squads, you have to always consider that the enemy's teammate may have spotted you and put a ping down on your tree. And like that's why that person is quote unquote staring at you, you know, through the wall or the tree, because they're just looking at their teammate's ping. Like that's very possible. In this case, I think this guy is cheating, but like right there, you see like the character moved a little bit behind the tree but didn't expose himself, and he moved his aim thinking the guy was going to peek the right side of the tree. That's a good sign this guy's cheating. He just checking on the wall paint, the wallpaper. Yeah, that's all. No big deal. Yeah, this okay. This guy's definitely cheating. I think that this guy got highly reported too. 100% cheating. Clearly fraud. Chat, are any of you guys in this? Bro, why are you losing time to make such those vids? Nothing sus. Yeah, get that guy reported. Are any of y'all part of this website community? I just found out about it yesterday. And I'm curious how many people are. I mean, it looks like it's a good bit of people in here. 150 users. Granted, I don't know if this means these are inactive users. Yeah, I guess these are 0 contributions, maybe? I don't know. So roughly 100 users. And it's not region based. You know, so there's people from every region on here. It reminds me of what PUBG did. You guys remember, what was it called? It's called like PUBG Shield, where it was basically a community-led event. Like PUBG ran it, but they just had users, PUBG players volunteer to review community reports and stuff like that. Somebody reported a death district. That's funny. Use wall hacks and no recoil. Wasn't this guy? Didn't he used to be a pro player? If you notice, he always knows where the enemies are. He uses a trap to locate them. Is he a wizard to always know their location? The guy has hundreds of reports against him and never gets banned.
This guy falls right onto where my reticle is already placed. I start shooting, and it takes about 20 bullets to kill him with a barrel. I have a full body target here. I'm already lined up with him. Just watch how the bullets go through him. See that? Now, it's easy to say, oh, you might have missed horizontal recoil, blah, blah, blah, but like the hitboxes are not this small in the game. And typically when you see blood, you're like, oh, I'm hitting him. Well, when you don't see the blood, you're going to say, oh, maybe you're shooting between his armpit, his shoulder, the gap between his neck and his head. But like with an AR spray, if you're keeping your spray centered, it's going to hit within those 10 to 15 shots or less.
Well, he probably gets booted because he's a jerk off. Like, you know, not a good person. Says shit he shouldn't be saying, you know?
The first bullet goes right through him.
This sounds like it's his video defending himself. Because this is him talking. Him watching his own gameplay. Vacancy, Stowy, Penta.
The bullets don't register, but only one of my bullets reg. So when the surfers are acting up, what I notice is if I'm pre-firing something, if somebody walks into my spray, the bullets don't register half the time, if not more. It's better to actually peek first. And I'm just pre-firing this guy. This looks completely normal.
Is he just saying that his own gameplay looks completely normal?
I un-ADS'd on accident for a sec, but I had a thumb grip on, so I re-ADS'd pretty quick. He dropped relatively normal. Those bullets like that look like the...
Guys, I've seen this gameplay before. This looks completely normal. You can't say you're... Hey, it's Shay.
Once again, line it up on his head. Flicked over to the left. Bullet goes directly through.
That did look like it was a shot through his head.
Right there. Nothing. Here. Watch it again. Full speed. The second shot right here. Right there.
That did look like it went right through his head.
Once again.
True.
Up on his head. Flicked over to the left. Hitbox is misaligned. Is the server just misinterpreting where people are?
So this guy uploaded a video again, what appears to be Death District defended himself, but he accused Death of cheating. I'm so confused here. What's up, Jep? What's up, Stan? Did you see that new cheater mouse? No, you got one already? Logitech Superlight 2? Ooh, okay. I'll take a look at it. I love my G502 though. I can get rid of this thing. I like my cheater buttons on the side. Hasn't it been banned for? I mean, I honestly don't know. I know he's got a bad rep in the community. That's what I do know. Is he fighting? Yeah, this is his teammate here. His teammate is right here. And you guys can't see full screen. So this guy right here is his teammate, right? They're both on team 2 or whatever. So he's fighting or shooting at people in here. They're fighting each other right now. Team 3, I mean. Whatever team he is. Is that the same enemy? I'm trying to look at the... Can't tell, but either way, you can clearly see shots coming from this house. So he knows someone's in the house. Now, why he throws 2 mollies in those windows, you know, who knows? Could be lucky, could be sussy. Then he hears you in there, so he knows you're in. I gotta start hopping on top of the kitchen sink and shit. The molly can't get you. This is a crazy good grenade. I mean, that's like just unlucky. Bounce off the bathroom door into the kitchen like that. That's just unlucky. And you can clearly see the guy. Right here. You can see him around the half wall. Yeah, I don't know. You watching a player are you watching a player legitimizing cheating gameplay? Try again. Your question doesn't make any sense. What's up, cats? pure luck. Yeah, I mean, look, this guy's he's been a PUBG player for a long time too. You know, it's obviously not bad at the game. So what's this new cheater mouse? You said it's a Logitech Superlight 2. Logitech Superlight 2. Logitech Pro Superlight 2. The next evolution of our championship winning mouse. Is it just like lighter than before? Or is it super light now? It's got 5 buttons on it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Okay. Okay. It's got a Hero 2 sensor. 8,000 polling rate. What is what's the one I have? This one. Wait. G502X Plus. Yeah. G502. Yeah, that's what I got. It's got a Hero 25K. How is that number better than the Hero 8? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I just like the bigger mouse too. Like I could do without these buttons or these buttons, to be honest. Like just give me these two or these two, I'd be fine. This is a useful button though. I do like having this. But more than that, I like the size of the mouse. It's more comfortable in my hand. My old Logitech Pro, I don't know if I still have it anymore. They're like their original Logitech Pro wireless one. It was a good mouse. It's just so small. I felt like my hands kind of cramped up. So this one, I just feel like it's way more comfortable, and it's it's a good quality mouse too. And I do use the buttons. Like now that I have them, I do use them all. Like these two buttons are my grenade wheel and heel wheel. I lean left, lean right on this button, and this is my soft aim or slow walk key. Those are pretty useful. It's like the keyboard where you can program. Oh, the mouse? Isn't a mouse just already on off though? Like there's not travel time that you're taking into account, huh? Superlight 2? Is that it? Or Pro X Superlight 2. Wait. Pro X Superlight 2. Yeah, okay. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. 60 grams. Whether you're dropping in on Fortnite or flanking the enemy in League of Legends. Light Force hybrid switches rated for 70 million clicks. Oof. $44,000 DPI. Sheesh. Sounds like a lot. Independent precise adjustment for X and Y axis. Adjustable lift-off tolerance to match your grip and movement. And easy to sync with the sensitivity settings of another mouse. And it's cheaper than mine too. To be fair, it's $10 cheaper. Wait, I thought it was $139. Yeah. Oh, it's on sale for $139. Gotcha. The regular price is the same. This is the one I used to use, the Pro Superlight. Or it probably wasn't called the Superlight, just the Pro X. But yeah, so going back to that website, that PUBGtogether.com. It's a fun website, you know? It's nothing official. But hey, it's a place you can air some of your grievances out. Report some players who you think might have done something sussy. Include some evidence, and I guess if enough people report with you, they'll make an actual PUBG report for you, and yeah, maybe get them banned. It's cool. Razor. I have Razor's old Basilisk, I believe is what this one's called. And I used this for a while, and this just became my stream PC mouse now. I thought it wasn't as good of quality as the Logitech. Like the clicks and stuff got a little janky over time. Quicker, like way quicker than the Logitech did. But it's very similar, you know, like design. All your gear is wired. Yeah, I like wireless mouse and wireless headsets, man. I don't like having wires. Like I used to have a really good headset, that Sennheiser HD 700. It's like long been discontinued. Sennheiser HD 700. These like studio headphones, you know? I used to have these, and these were really good. Like they were great sound quality. I just didn't like having the wires, you know, just always hanging down everywhere. Same thing with the mouse. I can't stand my mouse being wired. Like a little thing dangling in the front of it. Can't stand it. So I'm all about that wireless life for freedom of my peripherals, no doubt. All right, well, chat. I think on that note, I'm gonna go call it a night. I gotta go finish up some editing. Get a couple of videos ready for you guys tomorrow and throughout the weekend. I will be live again tomorrow night. That'll be the last stream until vacation. So if I don't see you tomorrow, hope you have a great weekend. But if you are going to be here tomorrow, we'll do some squads. I'll have to see if oh wait, no, tomorrow's Wednesday. We should do squads on Thursday. Shit, I need to text Stan and Taryn and see if they are able to bump up squads to Wednesday. I totally blank. I'm thinking tomorrow's Thursday. Well, okay, so we'll play PUBG tomorrow. Maybe I'll play with Stan. I don't know. And Taryn and them. If not, we'll just do some solos or whatever. And then I'll be back Sunday night. Like we land Sunday evening, but I doubt I'll be streaming Sunday night. So you probably won't see me live again until like Tuesday of next week or something like that. See you drunk, Rad, Stealth, Jet, Diff, Hoobie, Jim Jam. Taryn's last stream tonight before surgery. Oh shit, really? Is she still live? Fuck, I didn't realize she was getting the surgery this week. Let me see. Oh, Cleepy boy. No, she's not live. Okay. Dang, I missed it. Okay. Unfortunate. All right. Well, in that case, I'll maybe see if Stan wants to do duos, or maybe see if him and Vatican want to do some squads or something. Anywho, I mean, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We'll do some more PUBG, okay? I don't know exactly what the plan is, but we'll play some games, have some fun, have a little send off before the vacation. And then I'll have some YouTube videos edited for you guys throughout the next couple of days and into the weekend, and then I'll be back, you know, normal schedule next week. See you, TMA. Jim, thanks for the heads up again. Appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.